Howdy folks, Brother Jim reporting here at End Times Prophecy News. How you doing, brothers and sisters? Crooked Hillary admits unless Trump is impeached and removed from office, it will be very hard to beat him in 2020. That's shocking news. Hillary Clinton told a Portland, Oregon audience over the weekend that unless Congress impeaches, then removes Trump from office, it will be very difficult to beat him fair and square at the ballot box in 2020. Fair and square? We know we don't run fair and square. But the biggest thing here is that what Hillary is admitting to you is that we have to impeach a duly elected president, and there's two things that Hillary is actually doing to herself here. For one, she's been saying the 2016 election was fixed against her for Trump, right? Now she says it'll be hard for him to be beaten in a fair and square election. Why? Because it wasn't even fair and square in 2016, but now it's going to be maybe a little bit more fair and square, hopefully. It's still going to be siding with the leftists and the Democrats and the Clinton cabal. The second thing she's admitting to you is that we have to take him out because we don't believe in power to the people to elect who they want to elect. That's the biggest thing here. So she's calling herself a liar from the past, and then also she's admitting that you people don't know what you're doing. I need to be the one. We need to impeach him to get rid of, so that you can't elect who you want to elect. You don't have the right to choose who you want for president. Scary thought, but if you actually think about it, I'm right. And if there's any Democrats out there, they should be flipping right away over to being a Republican. The Democrats realize that they have no answer for President Trump going into 2020, so they launched a sham impeachment inquiry against him. The economy is good and unemployment is so low. Who is highly popular, is going into the 2020 election as the incumbent with an advantage. Hillary admitted the economy is doing well, so the Democrats' only hope is to remove Trump from office. That is sick. That's treason right there. She's instigating treason. We have very admirable candidates vying for the nomination, but at the end of the day, there are a lot of forecasters that are saying, look, if the economy stays in good shape and he's not impeached, or he's impeached but not convicted, it's going to be very, very hard because of all the advantages he will have. He will be impeached and convicted of making America great again already? Hillary finally admitted on Saturday that the Democrat nominee must win the Electoral College because winning the popular vote does no good. Well, that's the opposite of what she said earlier, right? We need to abandon the Electoral College. You know, someone needs to reprogram Hildebeest. President Trump knows about the impeachment scam, and it's all about stopping his 2020 re-election campaign. It is only about this. Trump tweeted in response to Democrat Representative Al Green saying, I'm concerned that if we don't impeach the president, he will get reelected. It is only about this. Here's what it looks like when Democrats are being honest. I'm concerned that if we don't impeach the president, he will get reelected. But what did Trump say? They want to impeach me because it's the only way they're going to win. That's right. That's the same thing that Hillary just said. And it's the truth. It's what's going to happen. It doesn't matter how much they defraud the vote. It's a landslide. A major landslide. President Trump on Monday ripped Democrats and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi for trying to oust him from office. I think that she's done this country a tremendous disservice. She's created a phony witch hunt, another one. First one failed. They're all failing. This one is absolutely crazy, Trump said. Democrats have moved to impeach Trump, who they say demanded a quid pro quo from a foreign leader in a July 25th phone call. A transcript of that call shows that Trump did not demand that the president of Ukraine investigate the business dealings of Joe Biden's son in the country in in order to get the U.S. aid. All you have to do is read the transcript of the call. Read the transcript. This is open and shut, simple case. They're desperate because they know they are going to lose the election. They are desperate to do something because they know they are going to lose the election. This administration has created the strongest economy in the history of our country. We have the greatest stock market. We had over 100 times we broke the record for stock market. Trump said, I think they want to impeach me because it's the only way they're going to win, he said. They've got nothing. All they have is a phone call that is perfect. All they have is a whistleblower who's disappeared. Where is he? The president said. Democrats, he said, are just playing games. They figure they can't win the election, so maybe we can find some ground. We will get somebody that Trump never met, and maybe they will say something bad about Trump. And if they do really bad, maybe it can stick a little bit. I don't think it's going to work. They have treated the Republican Party with great disrespect. In a brief question and answer with reporters at the White House, Trump also touted the economy. If you look at people's stocks, their 401ks, if you look at anything you want to look at, they are far better off now that they have probably ever had been in the country record stock markets. And don't forget, stock market is not just rich people, it's all people, because all people own in the stock markets. New York Stock Exchange, all of them, they're at record highs. Nobody's ever done more than we've done. He also said, I think the Democrats fight dirty. I think the Democrats are lousy politicians with lousy policies. Oh, then there's Steve Bannon. Focused, Pelosi will impeach Trump in next 6 weeks. Thank God Trump fired him. You know, the man means well, but he comes off with stupid statements, doesn't he? Steve Bannon, a former top strategist for Trump, says House Speaker Nancy Pelosi will lead Democrats to impeach the president by early December. This is serious. As sure as the turning of the earth, he is going to be impeached by Pelosi in the next 6 weeks. Bannon told the New York Post Nancy Pelosi is very focused. Bannon says he's not impressed by the White House's lackadaisical approach to impeachment. I don't feel comfortable when I see the Chief of Staff, Mick Mulvaney, Bannon said. Mulvaney was blasted last week after he seemed to confirm charges that Trump withheld aid to Ukraine in exchange for an investigation into business dealings there by Joe Biden's son, Hunter. The problem we have is that the president needs a team around him, and somebody has got to step up and make a play. Trump can't do everything, Bannon said. Watch, Bannon. God's doing it. Wake up, you fool. There is just no coordination with the team, he says. The fake news and witch hunt stuff is not working, Bannon added. Bannon told the Post that Trump needs a team put together that can focus on impeachment 24/7. And he said that Mike Bloomberg or Hillary Clinton could still enter the 2020 race and would be able candidates. Bloomberg or Clinton could be very competitive. Aren't you glad that he got fired? She's a very formidable candidate, and I think Bloomberg would be very formidable. Meanwhile, Dick Morris, a longtime advisor to Bill Clinton, said Hillary is likely running. I think it's always possible that Hillary runs, Morris said Sunday on the Cats Roundtable on New York AM 970 radio. Well, I'm not sure if this would be the third or fourth time for Hillary Clinton to run for president. What a joke. There's a test you can do at home. Just put your fingers on her wrist, and if you feel a pulse, you know she's going to run. Dick Morris, it doesn't matter if you think she's going to run or not. It doesn't matter. She ain't going to amount to a hill of beans in front of Trump. Thank you for listening. May the Lord bless.